All right, so we've got the latest news. India's won the toss, elected to bat. I've got with me Harsha Bhogle, who's quite the spinner with his words. So,
and because there's a spinner shot, someone's got to do the spinning. Both teams are playing a spinner shot, which is, I think, a function of the ground conditions rather than the actual bowling ability. Given the fact that there's a short boundary, they've got to play the extra seamer.
Right, so Virat Kohli called the dimensions of the boundary crazy and bizarre. What?
Look, there's two ways of looking at it. One is to say it's the same for both sides.
Right.
So if one side can use it better than the other, good on them. The other is, I think, in a big game like this, your entire team strategy cannot be determined by the dimensions of the ground. It's a big game, for a bigger game for Bangladesh than for India, and they've had to drop their leading finger spinner simply because one side is too short. And I don't think ground dimensions should have such a big say in the composition of the team. It's not right. It's a World Cup game.
Right.
I'm disappointed. We had the same thing at Lord's the other day. I'm disappointed. I think you need to have bigger boundaries.
All right, so going on towards the changes that India has made, Kuldeep Yadav is out. We've got Dinesh Karthik, and we've got Bhuvi back.
Yes, so Bhuvneshwar for Kuldeep, I think is two reasons. One is, of course, the ground, as we've talked about. The other is that Kuldeep Yadav has only got, I think, 4 wickets or 5 wickets from 6 games, while his economy rate is all right. He's not picking up wickets, which is his role in the side. So maybe they're just trying out a different combination today. On a bigger ground, they might change that. I'm interested in the other one more, Dinesh Karthik for Kedar Jadhav. I wonder if it's because they think Dinesh Karthik's a better finisher, but then Kedar Jadhav has, over his entire career, has played, 19 balls on an average per innings?
Yeah.
So I just wonder if this is an outcome of what happened against England, and therefore whether Kedar is bearing the brunt of that.
Now that you've got England into perspective, what is your take on the last 10 overs, the way Kedar Jadhav and Dhoni pulled it off?
I think Dhoni is like a very finely tuned instrument.
Right.
And so he works out, I think we will score here, and I will score on that boundary, and I will score against this bowler, and that's how he's pulled it off so many times. And that's why Sanjay Bangla said this morning, when he doesn't pull it off, it doesn't look that great. But I really was disappointed because there's a feeling that India might have been playing to improve their net run rate. India don't need to do that. And in any case, in going for the runs, you would have got another 20 or 30 runs anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered that much. I was a little disappointed. I think the fans were disappointed too.
All right, coming back to this match, let's go towards the Bangladesh side. We don't have Muhammadullah fit yet, so we've got a replacement for him. How does the squad look? Very balanced to you?
Luckily for Bangladesh, there's so much experience in there. Shabir Rahman's been around for a long time. He's a good batsman, very dangerous down the order. But the extra seamer means you miss the batting of Mehdi Hasan, but that shouldn't bother you too much. They're just batting beautifully. 3-4-5, they've scored more runs than anybody except England.
Right.
So if they get a good start, they're a very dangerous batting side.
All right. So Chris made a very strong statement minutes ago that if any team wins the toss and elects to bat, that's the team that's won this match.
Well, Indian fans wouldn't mind hearing that.
Yes.
Bangladesh fans would say, excuse me, we chased 320 in 42 overs or 43 overs against the West Indies. We can chase. I think there's a huge advantage for the team batting first throughout the World Cup. And I think anything in excess of 310, 320 with this batting lineup, I think India should feel comfortable.
All right. Thank you so much, Harsha. Thanks a lot.